Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how to find the inverse of a function, so let's jump right in. Alright, so let's say you're given the function f of x equals 3x minus 4, and you're asked to find the inverse of f of x. So what we're going to do first is we're going to substitute f of x with y. So we have y equals 3x minus 4. Now we're going to switch the x and the y. So now we have x equals 3y minus 4. Alright, so now we want to get y by itself. So the first thing we can do is we can add 4 to both sides. So now we have x plus 4 equals 3 times y. Now, to get rid of this 3, we can divide both sides by 3. So now we have x plus 4 divided by 3 equals y. And this right here is the inverse of that function. So that we can now write it that f inverse of x equals x plus 4 over 3. So let's say you're given the function g of x equals x plus 3 divided by x minus 4, and you're asked to find the inverse of g of x. Well, again, y is the same thing as g of x, so we're just going to write y equals x plus 3 divided by x minus 4. And now because we're trying to find the inverse, we're going to switch the x's and the y's. So now we have x equals y plus 3 divided by y minus 4. And now we're going to multiply both sides by y minus 4 because we want to get this out of the way. So these two y minus 4's cancel each other out. And now we have y minus 4 times x equals y plus 3. And before we move on, I'll just use the distributive property to distribute the x. Alright, now what's next? Well, we have to get all the y's and all the x's on different sides, but all the x's have to be on the same side, and all the y's have to be on the same side. So I'll start by subtracting y on both sides. So these two cancel each other out. And then how about I add 4x on both sides plus 4x. So these will cancel each other out. We have x times y minus y equals 3 plus 4x. Alright, so now what we have to do is we have to factor out a y so that we have one y. Alright, so that means that we would have y times x minus 1 equals 3 plus 4x. And now last step, we're just going to divide both sides by x minus 1 in order to get y by itself. So these cancel each other out. So now we have y equals 3 plus 4x divided by x minus 1. So our inverse function would be inverse g of x equals 3 plus 4x divided by x minus 1. Alright, so let's say you come in contact with a function like h of x equals 4 divided by the square root of 4 plus x cubed, and you're asked to find the inverse of h of x. Alright, so first of all, we're going to switch h of x with y. So now we have y equals 4 divided by the square root of 4 plus x cubed. And now we're going to switch the x and the y's. So now we have x equals 4 divided by the square root of 4 plus y cubed. Alright, so now we're going to multiply both sides by the square root of 4 plus y cubed because we want to get rid of this denominator. And this one, they cancel each other out. Now we're left with square root of 4 plus y cubed times x equals 4. Now we're going to divide both sides by x to get rid of this x. So x, and these two cancel each other out. So now we have the square root of 4 plus y cubed equals 4 over x. And now we want to get rid of this square root sign. So what we're going to do is we're going to square both sides, so squared, and then the exponent and the root sign cancel each other out. And now 4 squared equals 16, and and x squared equals x squared. So now we have 4 plus y cubed equals 16 over x squared. Alright, so now we want to get rid of this 4, so we're going to subtract 4 from both sides. And this minus 4 and this plus 4 will cancel each other out. Now we're left with y cubed equals 16 divided by x squared minus 4. And now we just want to get this cubed or symbol out of the way. So now we're going to get the cube root of y cubed. And the cube root and the exponent will cancel each other out. Left with y equals the cube root of 16 divided by x squared minus 4. So it's time to write this as an inverse function. So h inverse of x equals the cube root of 16 over x squared minus 4. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. If you disliked this video, please share it with somebody else because they might find it helpful. But for now, goodbye.